안녕하세요. Warming up. Warming up. Henley. Ayo.
What's up, guys? This is the Pinball Minority Report. I'm Erika.
I'm Manu.
And we're two pinball obsessives bringing you all sorts of pinball news, stories, real talk, and what else you could love about pinball. We just love pinball so much. We just want to talk about it and share it with you guys. So, Manu, what are we talking about today?
I'm glad you asked. Well, today we're going to talk a little about the market of pinball. You can go into some of that. Is pinball only alive because of licenses? Question mark. Good question. And an honest review of the home-based Alice Goes to Wonderland pinball machine. So those are our topics.
It's good stuff. Yeah,
I think so.
There's a lot to talk about in them. So let's get started. News of some pinball stuff recently, Manu, though. I do want to say It's been interesting seeing, there's a bunch of like AI stuff out there now, right? People are making all sorts of wild, crazy things.
You know how difficult it is to scroll through Instagram or TikTok or whatever and not see an AI generated something?
Yeah, that is something that I've been feeling weird about lately, for sure. It's like, you can't scroll, and the amount of times I have to like correct my parents, right, on like what they're seeing sometimes too, where they'll be, my mom will send me something and she'll be like, look at this, and I'm like, this isn't real. And it's getting harder and harder to see that. But in the light of, I guess, trying to remove from it, I think it is, I recently posted about this on my Instagram, just a picture of me playing pinball, because I'm just like, it's just so wild that I have to be like, I am real. I'm real.
I saw
and
that.
People are like, check her fingers. And I laugh at this because I can't probably say the word right. I was born a polydactyly. I don't know if you know what that is.
Okay. What?
People say check her fingers, and I laugh because I was born with 12 fingers, Manu. Yeah. I was born with 12 fingers. So here on my pinkies, I had these like extra fingers. They didn't have a bone. It was just like air. And within like the first hour of being born, I had them removed. And my older brother was born with these, and my mom's dad was born with them. So it skipped like a sibling, because I have an older sister. So it skipped her. And then apparently my mom's dad, though, had it till he was like 13. Like he didn't get his removed for like years. But that's why I laugh at the extra fingers, because like I technically was born with 12.
Okay, so I will mention that we, at the top of the show, we didn't mention, we're streaming to some live people in chat. We may do this later for real, but right now it's a little test. And someone in chat asked me, is Erika AI? And now I don't know what to say. Wow. Okay, so.
Fun fact. I was born with 12 fingers, but I have 10 now, see?
I've heard this for the first time, just like everybody else. That's amazing. That's awesome.
And in lighter news, I'm working right now. I'm on a gig. I'm in Vegas. So
Vegas.
That's where the real stuff is, right? Vegas is all real. No show here.
I have you made a pilgrimage to the Pinball Hall of Shame? I'm sorry, Pinball Hall of Fame?
Hey, not
sorry.
Yet. I hear actually it got better. I'm not sure. Like, I actually haven't seen it yet, but I am very excited for when the weekend hits, because today is a Tuesday that we are recording. And I'm excited for when the weekend hits and I get to go. I'm also going to check out Player One and Good Times
Player One
Billiards. Yeah, apparently some places that are nearby are cool spots. And I want to play pinball at them.
Cool. Cool. So as far as I'm speaking of Pinball Hall of Fame and stuff like that, where there's like 400 something
Yeah, like
games.
400 games. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of just a math problem because keeping 400 games working is really hard. Keeping 50
As a
games working, I can tell you,
nonprofit
is really
too.
hard. Yeah,
And like when
and
you only let a certain
yeah,
amount of
certain
people.
people touch the games. But let's get into the market of pinball.
Yeah.
So what's your angle on this, on the market of pinball topic that you bought?
I just want to talk about how there are so many options now when you fly. There's so many options and only so much money that people have to spend or locations to
Sure.
spend because like if you see like I think of an arcade, like a small arcade and maybe what they decide to purchase for their next games or operators, like how many of a new game could they essentially buy to put on location, like what are they making in their route to like add to things. And we did a little cool math thing where supposedly like 9-ish titles have released this year, and
Hmm.
that if you've bought every new game that released this year, that could cost you anywhere from $94,000, like $100,000 to $185,000. So in my mind, I'm just like, who's spending 100 grand just this year alone on pinball?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. So that's a good theoretical, like, thing to think about. Like realistically, there's going to be okay, so we're talking about like people operating or people buying for home because what do we the market has shifted since the 90s, right? Back in the 90s,
Yeah,
it was mostly arcade. Arcades bought arcade machines, and for the most part,
yeah,
their other machines paid for the new machines that came in. Nowadays, the market has definitely turned to home use.
yeah.
The economy is different. Um, I'm willing to bet because I'm not like an owner of an arcade, but I've worked and I've seen what they earn. I'm willing to bet that there's always a mixture of games, right? There's the games that came from 40 years ago, right? A buddy of mine who's starting an arcade in near Glen Park is like they've got like a Pulp Fiction in there, but they also have a Terminator 2, right?
Yeah,
That they got super cheap and they fixed up. So,
yeah,
um, but we're talking about today's market of pinball.
yeah.
Today's market of pinball being very home oriented, being very, most of the
And
manufacturers are selling to people's homes.
yeah, and that
And
makes
and
sense
and
because that's where people that's where more people can buy them, supposedly, right? Or not supposedly, it is. More people are buying them for a home than they are buying for an arcade. Think of the amount of
yeah, but the
arcades
question is
or
why?
locations. Why?
How are they affording them? In chat, if you have any ideas of how people are affording these things at home without earning money on them, like it's a $10,000 non-frivolous purchase.
Yeah, it's a big purchase.
I don't
I
know.
was looking up. I looked up some like little stats from some articles. Maybe I can like link them. But I saw like the average American roughly spends like $3,100 to $3,600 per year on entertainment, which comes out to like $280 to $300 a month, right? And yeah, so the people that are buying pinball are spending much more on their entertainment budget. New pinball.
Okay, right. Does entertainment? Okay, entertainment includes everything, like going to the movies or buying a new Xbox game, or
Yeah,
um,
I guess that's what
just
that would
covers that
be.
whole
Oh,
gamut, right?
yeah,
It sounds about right. It sounds like what my
travel.
family does. We around 200 to 300. I mean, probably we probably go a little higher because we're in a very expensive city, San Francisco,
Yeah,
um, and we have two boys who are into some stuff, but not a lot of stuff.
Beyblades.
Um, Beyblades,
Yo, they should put
but
Beyblade in pinball. Sorry.
Ooh, a Beyblade's pinball-based machine. That'd be cool. But like the majority of people, that's your majority of people. They're all going to spend that much. I think there's another section of the population that's smaller, the niche one, that has the money or the motivation to save the money to have a thing like a pinball
Yeah.
machine, because it's not a
Yeah.
trivial purchase. I never thought in a million years that I would have enough money to buy a pinball machine. But over years, I just saved a little, saved a little, saved a little. So this is
Yeah.
obviously this is not an impulse purchase, right?
Yeah.
There's not like a
Yeah.
blister pack of 5 Sterns at Walgreens as I'm walking past the counter. But
Totally. Yeah, thinking about making
it
these, the thought that goes into making these purchases, right? Of like, I'm going to spend $7,000 to buy a new game, right?
yeah.
And the time to
Well,
prepare
okay.
for it.
Actually, that brings up a good point. Is like there's different markets for so first of all, right? That report sounds pretty accurate for the mass amount of people, for the majority of the people. Then you have this little
Yeah.
section of people who either decide they want to save up for the pinball machine or they just have the cash to buy. And you know that one guy, one guy or gal who has the house down the road
Yeah.
that has 15 pinball machines in their garage. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, they're clearly doing fine. They're not hurting for cash. They can throw some money at whatever. But the funny thing about it now is that the pinball industry is counting on those guys. It's not counting on really a lot of people at the arcades anymore. It's counting on that little group. It's that first class group on the airplane, right? It's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people sitting, or 8 people sitting on the first. They paid a lot of money just so your butt could sit in steerage in the back and eat peanuts on the same plane. Well, somebody in chat is asking me, what was the machine? What was my first machine? My first machine was Avengers. The George Gomez Avengers from Stern. Yeah.
Mm.
That was the first one. I saved up $6,000 to buy that thing. I
Yeah.
saved for a while. Yeah.
My first machine, I bought Lord of the Rings. That was almost $9,000. And
And that's just from you saving, right?
that was, yeah, for me saving. It's kind of funny. It's like I had these savings and I was like, oh, maybe I have like enough savings for a down payment on like a apartment or condo. And I kind of like went to a friend and they're like, oh, no, no, no. You live in the Bay Area. You need like much more than what you have saved up. So then I was like, man, this money's just sitting here. What if I bought a pinball machine and then when I was ready, I sold it and I would get it back and maybe I'd make some money because it's been a few years. And I bought Lord of the Rings around the time too when Ring of Power was coming out, the new Lord of the Rings series. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, if that series does well, maybe my machine will be worth more than what I'm purchasing it for. But I legit never, yep. If people have heard the story maybe from me many times, I never in a million years thought I would make a YouTube channel about pinball. But I just loved it so much. Then I bought another one, and then I bought another one. And then my savings, it's very much shifted.
Well,
Do not have the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I live a different life than you. I don't have kids. I'm not married. I don't have a mortgage.
I mean, okay, so a good point was made by someone in chat, to Fishbowl, my buddy who I helped make the Matrix table with. They mentioned, they said, it felt like growing up, there were a lot of people who saved up to buy their dream car or fix their, dream car. And then now there's another niche for things like pinball, right? So like I guess what they're saying is these things go in cycles. Like you will save up to do these things. But once again, it's the market of pinball right now is shifted, it looks like, to, if you look at Loser Kid, and you look at
Yeah.
I always watch Loser Kids marketing reports,
Oh, yeah, those are
and
fun.
the those are great. And the data that Loser Kid gets is based on Pinside, which is used sales, not new, not and it could be either arcade owners or it seems to me like it's a mixture of both arcade owners and individual owners like you and me who are buying in that used market too.
Yeah.
Um, um, but I'm still, I still am under the impression that the market right now is very, home focused. It's tough. It's tough to. It's it's tough to buy a thing that's so expensive and then not have direct access to it unless you want to earn money on it. And that's the reason why you would buy it in an arcade to earn money and save money for whatever. A huge gamble to exclusively rely on the small niche of home pin collectors. Someone says, in their opinion, it's a huge gamble to rely on.
I
Well,
I I sort of believe so too. I mean, there's only so many homes. I recognize, and then this could bleed into our next topic, right? But um yeah, it's like how many people can actually put pinball machines into their home when real estate also is like a huge thing right now too, with people living and just trying to live somewhere. At least I know in California it's like so
California's
hard.
expensive.
I have roommates,
California's
right? I that's the only way I could afford to live where I'm living, and or rely on family or other things, right? Like there are so many people in one home just to afford living. And then add pinball to the mix, like the space you need for that.
California, yeah,
We're
California
special.
is now is an outlier. It's like one of the most
Yeah.
expensive places in the world right now.
Yeah. And
But
yeah. But
you
I
might
mean
have
it's
a
like pinball's
situation.
expensive,
Yeah,
right?
clearly we
Hundred
don't need to. Yeah,
$100,000 to buy all the games from this year alone. Alone.
yeah, yeah. Well, there are alternatives, and we'll talk about that a little later on the last topic. Uh, time to turn free play off. Time to turn off free play at home. I had this, Erika. I had this pipe dream once that my kids would want to play pinball so much at home that I would, uh, I would make them, I would give them like an allowance of how much they could play, and they would have to coin up. They don't
Nice.
play at all. No, that's not gonna happen. They don't
Yeah.
play at all, really.
I know
Uh,
somebody that told me that they pay for their games and then they take that money and they
yeah,
like use it for other stuff or something.
I,
I
and that would
forget.
be wouldn't that be a great thing if we did that? I
Be
don't
like my own
know.
swear jar. I
Yeah,
mean, my
yeah.
machines right now. Oh God, I'd have like $2.
You'd have like, yeah.
I
I don't
have
know.
not been playing my own games at least.
Um. Well, okay. So what I'm excited. Let's talk about your other topic is pinball only alive because of licenses, which I think is a really good question. Um, Personally, I think pinball is alive because we want it to be.
Oh, that's so
Uh,
cute.
It's not meant to be cute. Those damn things break themselves. That's it. They break themselves, and
They
we go
do.
in, and we go, all right, here, could you get back out there, and it goes, okay,
Yeah. It's like, you got it, Dad.
you
I'll
got it.
try
I'm gonna
my
keep going.
best.
I'm gonna be breaking myself, but
Oh, I scraped
um,
my knee. My plastic broke. Manu,
yeah,
you're gonna kiss
yeah,
it better.
no, yep, yeah. I kiss it and send it back out. You all grown
Get
up.
back out there.
I'm gonna look up. I want to look up the last. I'm gonna look up the Pinside 100 and see how many of those are licenses. I'll go down the line and look at um,
Yeah,
what are
I mean,
licensed pinball machines.
maybe not alive, but maybe relevant, right? Like maybe is pinball still like relevant because of licenses? There are so many people that I see when Stern is like, "Hey guys, what's your dream theme?" And then like 400 comments are like all sorts of things that are based off of an IP or license. I don't see all the time people being like, "I want laser snowman machine." Like, I don't know, that's what my brain came up with right now. Like,
It's
um,
it's
it's like we connect it to this thing, and I feel like when you look up pinball, like I recognize the different. Maybe it's the way the internet now works and like search relativity, right? Like when you look something, when you search it up, Manu, when you search it up,
you search it up. Search it in
it's
a
like
direction. Remember, that's what the kids say. Search it up.
people, I feel like, don't necessarily always find a video because you wrote pinball in it, right? They
No,
find it because you
no.
wrote Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Because you
They
wrote Fallout. Because you
find out
wrote
because you wrote
Pokemon.
Fallout, because you wrote
Yeah,
Pokemon. Like that is
yeah.
how people still find these things. Otherwise, like that pinball market of like super niche games, like if pinball had their own, just like if pinball was just doing their own IPs all the time, I don't know if it would be as still, you know?
Yeah. Um,
That's my hot take. Pinball wouldn't be alive without licenses. That's it. That's the hottest
you,
take you're going to get from me.
there's
Wouldn't be alive without
a
licenses.
No, I mean it's the thing, right? Like so, Mr. J Crane in chat says, in my opinion, the licenses gives the development cycle a jump start with content, faster release schedule. Licenses offer an immediate familiarity of an IP, and that's why when you're talking about people don't look for content based on pinball and okay, what is the pinball machine? All of the popular videos are going to have something in there that people relate to. And like you said, when you're doing the dream themes, everyone talk about the dream theme. They would just go Golden Girls. Well, okay, you just named a thing you enjoyed watching. Where's the game? Like, you're not offering a game concept that's compelling. You're offering just the title of a thing that you are familiar with.
Yeah.
So then pinball manufacturers have to leverage that and say, okay, here's what moves the needle, right? And I don't blame them. I mean, everybody's complaining about, I wish I had an original IP. Would you buy it? I don't know. What's drawing you in or repelling you is the IP. We already got Surreal already did it for me. Counting from the Pinside Top 100, dated August 16th, 2026, 78, Erika. 78 of 100 are licensed
All right.
machines.
Now pop that in pinball ranker and let's see what that is. There's a new data set out there and I want to know.
Wow.
I've heard of. I haven't actually been on Pinball Ranker yet, but I've seen things. I've seen people put clips about it. Looks kind of fun.
Okay. We'll
But
throw
yeah,
that in the show notes.
78. Yeah. See,
78.
pinball. Like there are probably those. Just I mean, those maybe Theater of Magic, but that was supposed to be David Copperfield, and they just couldn't get the IP right. I
Right.
think I
So
was.
that might as well be an original IP.
Yeah.
I mean, not original, not an IP, but original.
Yeah. And that's yeah. I just feel like without having these things for people to feel nostalgia for or grab towards, that I don't think people would be as into pinball.
But is that a bad thing? Like the reason that
Mm-mm.
we even bringing this up is like, what is that necessarily a bad thing? Because you can't don't just look at pinball and say that's the reason. It's everything. Is if you want to create a board game, you might create it based on an IP. If you want to create a TV show, look at everybody. It's hard to
Yeah,
find an original movie. That's
totally.
not true. There are original movies, but
The
it's hard to
Odyssey's
find a
original. I'm just kidding.
it's hard to find a chart topper original movie.
Yeah, what do you make that's original anymore? So, yeah. No, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, licenses are like, I definitely feel like keeping pinball alive, in my opinion. They keep pinball relevant. Maybe that's the word. Maybe
Keep
not
pinball
alive.
relevant.
Because
Yeah.
people keep pinball alive, right? Like, we enjoy this thing so much. Just like, you got to play this thing. You got to try this one. And it's just fun. I mean, my first pinball machine, you said your first pinball machine was Avengers. My first pinball
Avengers.
machine was
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Those are both
Yeah.
IPs. I didn't buy
Yeah.
Sing Along first. I wasn't like, oh, this is really fun. I want to buy this
Right.
game.
Right.
It was because
Right.
I got into pinball where I was like, oh, that's what's kind of fun about my collection too. Is like, I was originally trying to buy a game from each decade. So I could like when I had people over when I came to play, you could like visually see. I had my own little mini pinball museum and people could come see like how pinball evolved and changed,
Yeah. But then you got into like the 80s and the prices started going up.
And I was like, yeah. I mean, I have a Fathom. It's not working yet. I need to. I mean, I'm gonna be out here for. I'm not gonna be able to work on it for a little bit. It's gonna be fixed in Christmas time. Come over, Manu. Can you fix my Fathom? Can you?
I would love to be able to. Once I can fix, if I can fix that Fathom, then I'd be non-stoppable. But let's check it out. Check it out. So Surreal already checked Pinball Ranker for you.
Ah!
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. It's lower, but the licenses still win 61 to 39.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
The licenses still win.
And I bet you that
61 to
number's only going to
39.
go up. Pinball Ranker. We just here's everybody on this now. Go check out Pinball Ranker. I'll check it out. Let's go change some statistics. No, it's cool. I mean, people are making. That's what's fun about pinball, though. Like, there's just so many fun, different, different avenues for it. It's cool to talk about what could be too, right?
Yeah.
Like what everyone's always asking me, what's my dream theme? And it's like I love Studio Ghibli, but they're not going to make a Princess Mononoke pin. They're not going to get that IP. I'm going to have to make it myself, and I will with Emoto. Emoto, we got this. We will.
I tell you what.
2028 is our year.
I'll tell you what. I'll read the top 10. Just the top 10 on Pinside.
Okay.
Number 1, Godzilla, license.
License.
Number 2, Harry Potter, license.
License.
Number 3, Jaws, license. Number 4, Medieval Madness.
Yeah.
Not a license. So we already got this one. Number 5, Winchester Mystery House. License.
Yeah.
Small. Tiny.
I have that same shirt when we went.
We did when we went together. Yes.
We got matching shirts, everybody.
We got matching shirts. Number 6, Jurassic Park. License. Number 7, Attack from Mars. These are games that will never leave the top 10.
Yeah, that's tough. Unless if the next 10, I don't know. What do you think? 10 years from now, do you think they'll stay in the top?
Yeah, I do.
10 years from now.
10.
All right, guys, mark it here. I'm gonna put a video on YouTube, and I'll set it to release 10 years from now.
All right.
I'll pull one of those.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, number 8, Evil Dead.
Oh,
and congratulations to Spooky for getting in the top 10.
Let's go. That game's
license. Good. Number 9, Dune.
License.
And number 10, once again, this is like the trio of awesomeness. Medieval Madness,
Canyon?
Attack from Mars. What do you think, Erika? Number 10?
Cactus Canyon?
Close. Monster Bash.
Yeah, of course. What am I talking about? Cactus Canyon. I like Cactus Canyon. And I love Monster Bash. Oh.
Yeah.
Attack from Mars is like the game that like helped me click that pinball was really cool. Like that was the game I was playing at a bar with my friends when I was working on this movie out in San Francisco, and I was crashing on their couch so I wouldn't have to be so far from the location. And there was an Attack from Mars at this bar, and that was a game that I was just like, what the heck is happening? This is cool. Pinball like got in my mind when I was like 24, 25. And then I was just kind of like chasing pinball a little bit, but I just, whatever freelance time I had. I remember I went to the Alamo to watch a movie for a movie release. I worked on a movie called Last Black Man in San Francisco. And
I went to that.
Oh, yeah?
I'll do it for you, Surreal. Ding. Okay. Go ahead.
So I worked on that movie. And I remember when we went and I saw the screening, there was pinball upstairs. at Alamo Draft House.
Yep.
And from that, I remember seeing a flyer for a pinball league and like the days and the times. And I remember being like, I can't commit because of the gigs I was on and just like working gig work. And, right now I'm doing a gig and like I work 12-hour days minimum, and so you never know your schedule. And I was all over the place. I'm a little all over the place again now since I'm back into freelancing, but hence why I'm in a hotel room and not somewhere else. But it was
That's
fun.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a fun time. I worked 5 days on that movie, and it was really hard. I worked 5 days, and some of my days, my longest day was like 19 hours.
Yeah,
It was.
That's crazy.
You go through it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing the movie that Erika worked on, Last Black Man in San Francisco, check it out. It came out in 2019. Got a 7.2 on IMDb, which is pretty damn good. So we need the licenses. I think the licenses keep pinball
relevant.
Yeah, rolling and relevant. It's almost you're almost gonna, I wouldn't say a death wish, but I really would love to get my hands on the numbers of pinball machines that Turner is selling based on the fact that there's 0 licenses, or take a look at Multimorphic before Weird Al.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as good as Heist is, no one was like
and Hexa
attached to it.
Right? Hexa Pinball, that French company. They don't have any. Oh, wait, no, Three Musketeers is a license.
But it's not out yet.
Yeah.
Is it? Well, whatever.
Yeah.
It's you could take what is that company that did the Blues Brothers? They were terrible. They also did Home Pin. They also did Thunderbirds. You can, and that shows you can make a great license. And whatever.
I've never played either game, so I can't I have personally.
I played both.
Have?
Terrible. Bad. It's like one of those, Erika, it's like one of those movies that you look up and you go, okay, this got made. This was approved by people. This got past a lot of people.
Yeah.
And now it's on the screen in front of me.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's I mean, yeah, there's a lot of fun things to say. I guess just for people that are listening in and maybe not watching, just giving a heads up, Manu was streaming tonight, and due to my work hours, I was like doing a bit of a later recording with Manu. So if you follow Manu on Twitch, you get to be here for the first time. This is the first time thing we've ever done. But Manu has he's live. I just
surprised you. Yeah, I surprised Erika and brought my friends with me.
Brought his channel on. So if
they're helping us,
want to get notifications for possible future episodes where we kind of go live and chat a little bit beforehand we start this recording, feel free to make sure you remember to give Manu a follow on Twitch as well. I'll put some links in the show notes as well. Yeah. But
okay.
Yeah.
But budgets. So this goes back to market of pinball, right? I want to jump over to the honest review of Alice Goes to Wonderland. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just check real quick. Alice Goes. Is this Wonderland Amusements? I think.
Wonderland Amusements, and they have two. They're releasing a second game. I don't know if it's out yet, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is their next title.
Yep.
And I have played Alice in Wonderland. Or Alice Goes to Wonderland. There's like 3 Alice in Wonderland games right now.
I know. So it's a little ridiculous right now.
Yeah.
So real quick, I'll just tell them Wonderland Amusements is a company whose goal is to make affordable pinball, physical kinetic pinball for the home, keeping the price well under, I will say $1,500, keeping the price well under $1,500. Their first pin was a Kickstarter. It is called Alice Goes to Wonderland. So So let's chat about this for a minute, because there's a review that I want to refer you guys to, which I really kind of hit home. But first, we haven't actually talked about this on the podcast yet, Erika. So you said you played it.
I've played it. And
Where?
I played it at TPF. Got a shout
Texas
out
Pinball
to the
Festival.
Austin Pinball Collective for bringing it
Austin
over. Our homegirl K Flip.
Flips. Yep.
She
dresses
her
up as
group.
Alice.
She dressed up as Alice. She made an Alice in Wonderland pinball machine as well.
She made her own homebrew. Yep.
She made her own homebrew. She's killer. And I want to go back just a little bit with my first interaction with Wonderland Amusement.
Let's go.
I went to Expo and they had a booth with a pinball machine that was empty that said like coming soon on the inside. And weird choice, but also like I honestly think that marketing we're talking about it, right? I remember that to me is good marketing, right? Whether it was good or bad. Like I remember they came to Expo, they had an empty box and they're like, we're doing pinball. And everyone was kind of like, $1,000. What are you going to put in it? Right. And I remember
you're already there.
Yeah.
You're already reached your bomb.
Yeah. And I just thought it was really interesting. And a lot of people were like looking forward to like, okay, well, show us. How are you making pinball for less? Yeah. How are you? And then they released and you could buy your first one for like $800 if you were on the early Kickstarter.
Yeah, it was even cheaper, right?
Yeah, it was like crazy. And then I've seen videos from Kongs R Us. I saw because B bought into it, and I know a handful of other people that bought it because it's like, hey, it's like $1,000. It's like $800. Like that's 2-3 months of an American's entertainment budget, right? It's like, oh, $800. I mean, I was like considering it. I was like, $800. That's not so bad.
Well, okay, right. So let's. Yeah. I maybe played it once or twice. It is not a full scale pinball machine. It's kind of it's scaled down a little bit.
Tiny ball.
Yeah, it's like it's maybe a 22 millimeter or 26, something like that. It's smaller than a standard ball.
Yeah.
As we all know, physics does. It's like a marble. Yeah. We all know physics doesn't scale, but
it's the IKEA of pinball. You also have to build it yourself.
Yeah.
Or as my Swedish people say, IKEA.
IKEA.
Because I'm half Swedish. The Brazilian side, I don't know how they would say IKEA. I don't know.
So I feel like, okay, let me just say this. There's a YouTuber, goes by the name of Detroit Love. This showed up in my YouTube stream, and I was compelled to watch it. Their video is called Alice Goes to Wonderland Pinball. 4 months later, problems, fixes, mods, and is it worth it? Now, that draws me in already, because I love when a review happens way later, right? Mm-hmm. Review of, my new camera a year later, because it really speaks to that person like caring enough about the thing to actually say, all right, after a year, this thing really sucks. Or after a year, this is great. So I said, all right, I'm going to watch Detroit Love. I'm going to check it out. And you guys should go watch it. Erika's going to post the link with the rest of the links. But the bottom line was he posted, some cons, some pros, but for the most part, made really good points that he was very happy with it. And also decided to purchase their next game, which was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Full disclosure, Erika, Wonderland Amusements sent him the Alice Goes to Wonderland for free.
Okay.
But they went in and they did a bunch of mods, and they loved it so much that they turned it into a purchase of the next table, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is, what is it? So everybody say it with me, a license. Right? Yeah. So goes right back to it, right? Like they understand how they're gonna make some money.
Yeah.
So then the arguments start happening, right? I'm checking the comments. Of course, the Redditors are like, dude, if you're gonna spend $1,000, just kick in another, what was it, like
just
two,
like another $5,000 and you're there.
Yeah, kick in another $5,000, you can get a pro stern, or kick in another 3,000 and you can get a home pin. And I'm like, okay, in what world does that math work for you? And this also goes back to our other topic of like, right, who can afford this stuff?
Who can afford?
Okay, if I'm a family struggling, my kid has discovered they love pinball. Okay, at the arcade they love playing pinball, and Christmas is coming around, and I go, as everyone else does, Erika, right? They look, they go, oh, what are these? These things must be like what, a couple thousand for like a Harry Potter CE. They can't be that much money.
Oh man. Yeah.
Sticker shock.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
They're
what
looking
Costco's
at
for.
12K.
I love what that is, by the way. I think that's cool. I like what Stern's doing with Costco. Costco.
Well, yeah, but those are 45, 40, 4999, 4999.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's a bit more.
But you've got this, the parents are like, oh, I thought we would get them a pinball machine, but man, they're so expensive. Wait a minute. There's this one, Wonderland Amusements. This one costs $1,000. It looks like a pinball machine. It's got ramps, it's got shots, it's got pop bumpers, it's got, they're not going to know the terminology, but I'm just saying, it looks like a pinball machine. It's got a screen.
Paddles. Oh.
It's got paddles.
It's got, oh.
I'm sorry, so Erika, you brought it up.
The terminology. We can do a terminology episode later, but yeah, a guy said the paddles in this machine. Paddles? Sorry. But yeah.
I'm just imagining two ping pong paddles. We should make a pinball machine with two ping pong paddles.
I love ping pong.
Oh boy.
That's what I should have I love when people say, oh, pinball. Yeah, I love ping pong. Yeah.
But so the point is, right, at that point, those parents of that kid, right? Here's what happens, because I was that kid, Erika. I was that kid. My mom and dad knew I loved pinball back in the day when I was playing a friggin', what was it? Like a Gottlieb, like a Nippet. They were street level. They were street level EMs. I loved playing that thing at the pizza place. So they decided they were going to get me a pinball machine. And what they got me, Erika, I swear, I need to find a picture so you can post it. It was a plastic. It was a piece of junk, but it was a stand-up plastic, right? Everything was plastic. Maybe it had a thing that spun that took like 4D batteries. It wasn't a wood rail, Surreal. Shut up. Maybe it was a thing that's fun. Edit that out, Erika. You don't have to.
It's all in.
It was like disco, like themed, right? Erika, I woke up on Christmas and had a heart attack. I have pinball in my house. This is the greatest thing I ever did. As a kid, it didn't look any different to me from an actual pinball machine. So can you imagine technology like that? Parents buying a kid now on a Wonderland Amusements pinball machine with the lights and the screen and the call outs and the speakers and the this and that. This is the market that Wonderland is trying to go for. And it annoys me when the people like kicking another $3,000 to get a home pin or whatever, not realizing that market doesn't even know those exist.
Exactly. No, that's 100%. It's pinball is not a cheap hobby. I'm not Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. It's comparable to real pinball in some way. At least, yeah, for like kids and families, right?
For
And
kids
even
and
some
families.
adults. I know adults that have it too that enjoy it.
That's the thing. So Detroit Love is an adult, and he's like, I'm a grown ass man. He actually has arcades and all this stuff. He's not trying to kid himself and say this is a $6,000 Stern Pro.
Mhm.
He's like, it is what it is. I love what it is, what they're trying to do with what they're doing in the price point. Wonderland is not trying to
Yeah.
bamboozle anybody into thinking that they're, at Stern's quality level, and
Yeah.
they don't think so. There
Until
was a
they
Twitch
get
streamer.
Scorebit. And you can start
I
tracking your
think that
scores.
I think they can, or I think they can use Scorebit because Scorebit's just an API that you can whatever. Wouldn't that be amazing
Maybe.
if they put Scorebit on
That'd be
Wonderland's music?
sick. Let's
But
do it.
yeah. So let us know what you guys think. Just remember the market they're going for is not the market in the arcades. All
Totally.
right.
So to make
And so don't.
affordable pinball.
They're trying to make affordable pinball, and that kid that the parents in my scenario bought Wonderland. If he wakes up or she wakes up on Christmas morning and sees that, they're going to lose their mind. They're like, I have pinball
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I had a friend that had that like as a kid I remember there was like Spider-Man and Pirates of the
Mm-hmm.
Caribbean like Zizzle
The
Zazzle
Zizzles, the
something
Zizzles, yeah,
the
the
Zizzles.
Zizzles games, the little games, yeah.
And that was cool. I was like wanting to go to my friend's house to go play Spider-Man or do this pinball machine thing. I remember that as a kid a little bit. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. But yeah, that kind of pinball, it has a place. And I think
Yeah.
it's a good, yeah, totally like that could be a really good topic for another episode though, because I did see a comment on Reddit of someone that's like, hey, I have 5 grand to spend on buying a new pin, right? And
Wow, that's pretty good.
people, same thing. We're like, oh, just like have 2 grand more and buy
Yeah,
another game.
just pull 2 grand out of your butt. I mean, you
Yeah.
can do it. Look back there. It's probably.
Yeah. Just stop drinking so much Starbies, Stop going out to eat. Don't pay for your AMC A-listers pass and just save up a little longer. No, because it's a very valid like what do you buy as your first machine? But like yeah, that's a whole other topic. I would hope if you're going to spend $5,000 on something, you do a little bit of research, more than just a
Yeah.
Reddit
Oh.
post asking people. Cuz like I would hope you go that's what I did, I guess, but I don't know. I did buy like almost a $9,000 object. Like my Lord of the Rings was like 8,800. There you go. I paid $8,800 for Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
and that was a
But
lot of
that's because you
money.
could. That's because
But
you
it's
could.
because yeah, I could. I was
Yeah.
in the means to purchase it with my savings because I couldn't afford an apartment, and now yeah, it's and I'm glad I knew later who I knew, but yeah, it becomes a whole other thing. But affordable pinball, that'd be great. I do remember. I know we're getting close to the end of our time here. I think that we're reaching a pretty good amount of time. I did see a really great, a Retro Ralph has a really great pod. I tune into his stuff pretty often, and he was talking about affordable pinball as well, and gave a shout out to, I'm gonna say it wrong, Pulowski Pinball, and they talk about the affordability of pinball. Like, how do we make it? Because yeah, like what is this $10,000 going back to market? Like $1,000 pinball machine seems much more reasonable for someone that's just like trying to get something a little bit to play compared to other things. Yeah, that's a whole other hole you can go search into and look into.
Yeah. I didn't know about them. It says on their website, it says Pulaski Pinball is an upcoming pinball manufacturer intent to fill the demand for affordability in home pinball experiences. There are thousands of Universal Pinball customers that cannot afford even a used 10-year-old pinball machine. Well, 10-year-old guys, you gotta go Not no, say
Just
30.
save $5 grand more, Manu. Just get a small loan of $1 million and you can buy them all.
I guess so. This is interesting.
um
Pulowski pinball. I mean, I'm not. These are not endorsements, guys. Erica and I are not saying run out and get a Wonderland or a Pulowski, but I guess these are options. These guys
yeah.
haven't proven themselves though yet, so I would a little
And
a little sketchy on this.
yeah. Uh, yeah, I mean, from my understanding, from what I saw from Ralph's, is that he's like looking, he's doing it on his own. He works a job, and that he's trying to figure it out and doing
Trying
it,
to figure it out.
trying to
Yeah.
figure it out. And I think that's like, I'm sure most pinball manufacturers are trying to do it and figure it out too. Like, how can we make this super fun thing, but also make an affordable thing, right? Like Stern's trying with the home pin with the Costco, right? They're trying to like go
They
down a
are.
bit, but
They're trying within their
yeah,
parts, their spare parts that they have around. Actually, real quick, Erica, one good point somebody in the chat said is, does rental fit this topic? I've rented tables instead of owning. Works because I only have space for one. Um, I would, I'd say yes for rentals. I rented first. That's all I did for like the first year is just rent.
I did rent
But
pinball machines too.
yeah, but so I guess the answer is yes. I mean, the next part of that is try not to rent so much that you probably
Put
could
a
have bought.
put a bottle machine.
And that's when I backed out, Erica. I stopped renting when I was like, okay,
You were a small 5 grand in, and you were like, oh.
was I 5 grand then? Man, I was close to.
Ooh, how much
I was
I've
close.
spent on pinball.
Yeah, I was close to like 2 grand, I think. But yeah, rentals probably count. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. And one other thing I would love to tell these guys who are trying to make affordable pinball is please, 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 please do a lot of homework. Go look at actual pinball. I'm sure they do, Erica,
It's
but
been out.
sometimes
It's not new.
but I'm saying sometimes, homebrewers do this too. They'll go to build a pinball machine without really knowing a lot about how mechanics and pinballs work and stuff. And so they try and
Yeah.
reinvent the wheel. And I don't know if you saw the I don't know if you saw there's a YouTuber also who wants to recreate the
Space Cadet.
Cadet. Have you
Let's
seen
talk about
that?
it next time. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we'll talk
gonna
about
save
that.
that.
But
Let me put that in because I've been watching that, and I'm deep in those comments, man.
okay,
I read them like
okay. So this is perfect. So we'll table this, but we can throw the link in the description after that. But we'll table this. And Erica, I'm going to say two things. Maybe we can have them on the show. I don't know. Right?
I think we just thank everybody for hanging out, and I can't see the chat. So this whole time, if you guys have been in the chat, I haven't opened it because like I know my internet is spotty, and the last thing I need is to record this and have spotty internet. So I'll have to check out the comments later. But I'm sure Mana's been having so much fun, and yeah,
Well,
just
I'm working hard at ignoring everything. All right.
that's
Are
so
we
cool.
good?
I think we're good. Well, thank
All
you,
right.
Manu,
No,
for
no, it's me. I got to do it.
oh
It's mine. Do you want to do it?
no.
Do you want to do it?
You go ahead,
No?
man. Let's take us out.
All right. Thanks so much, guys, for watching Pinball Minority Report. Check out our socials. You can search YouTube and Instagram for Erika's Pinball Journey. That's Erika with a K. Or me, Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 on YouTube and Twitch. Also, Erika, I'm going to throw it to you just so you can mention those other links because I forgot.
Oh, yeah. I have a beacons link on my Instagram and my YouTube. I use that to put like everything. So I have links to our podcast. I have links to places that we associate with, stuff like that, because I do social media for an arcade. Shout out to Rewind Arcade and also Rewind Pinball. They're a pinball distributor for Stern. And then Manu, he does tech at Free Gold Watch, which is it's a fantastic pinball location in San Francisco. Highly recommend checking it out. And yeah, I have a bunch of links to homebrew stuff on there too. Manu's Patreon.
Yeah, patreon.com/MPT3K.
Yeah. I have a note here too now that you reminded me. Someone gave me I can't say the word amendment to a past trivia on an episode we did with Emoto. I said only 2 pinball machines have ever won Best Picture.
That's right.
That's a lie. There are 3 pinball machines, and the third one is Rocky by Gottlieb. And I totally forgot Rocky got a pinball machine from Gottlieb because I don't think I've ever played it. I don't think I've ever seen it in person.
I have. It's weird. It's got 4 flippers down at the bottom. It's weird.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. But yeah, that's my one amendment fact.
Thanks, guys. We will see you on the next show.
Yeah. Bye.